Hey, hey, you too. Some people don't like the music. They don't like when I have the music in there. I ain't gonna keep it in there the whole time, but yes, I got to get it started a little bit. I'm off grandma duty. I want to bring Facebook in here, but y'all, the connection wasn't cooperating with me. Plus, these things need to be charged back up. So how y'all doing? Come on in, come on in. Let's talk. Anybody in the bushes? Hey, Blue Lotus. I love live stream. I tried to hook it up with these, but honey, that sleep drove me right on back into this damn house, honey. Oh man, I ain't got my disclaimers, but let me go on here and say them. Every now and then I let out a few cuss words, but I'm gonna try to keep it classy, much as I can. Yeah, I was trying to start it up on Facebook and Mobizen on the cell phone, but I couldn't keep the connection, so I'm ending that live. Let me make sure the one on Facebook is ended too. Hey, so how you doing, Blue Lotus? Okay, I want to make sure I done came out the live on Facebook. Hey, Lockhead Boss Lady. Well, Lockhead Boss Lady, I think you represent the new school alive. I don't know. I mean, of YouTube. I didn't go live on Facebook because I know them. The people who follow me on there don't know none of these characters. They could care less about 5 Seven Stars, Tommy Sotomayor, none of them. Because they following me for my twerk. Now I was broadcasting live from both places just because I wanted to catch YouTube and they shit because they be on some bullshit. But anyway, I'm off grandma duty. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, you new school because you hang out with Zills, and I know Zills know his stuff when it comes to these websites. And I know he know that you don't have to, climb up the YouTube ladder or these internet streets, clawing at each other and doxing people. That part I don't get. I just say you new school because I've been here for more than a decade. Hey, Seattle girl, what's up with you? Okay. And y'all could join this chat too. As a matter of fact. Ooh, let me come out these clothes because one thing I don't have about this house is the heat. Ooh, I'm burning up. I'm burning up. I'm so glad my son didn't blow up my time and blow me up with a doggone Israelite servant. Ooh, child. I didn't know I was gonna be raising one of them religious fanatics. But here I go, yes. So let me put in my disclaimer. I am a bona fide card carrying member of a cannabis club. I don't even have to say that no more because it's legal here. Okay. So I'm about to self-medicate, if you don't mind, excuse me. And so let me give you the warning. That's how it goes down over here. Hey, yes. Yes. Ooh, I will get up and shake it, but ain't no room here. I thought about that when I make my tiny house. I'm gonna have to leave some room in there for me to shake my booty. Hey, putting it up in the air like I just don't care. Yes, girl. Yes. Yes. Ooh, it's burning up, y'all. Yeah, these YouTube streets is a trip, huh? And Tommy Sotomayor made it over on this side of town. And seems like some people don't like it to be called the Section 8 scepter. Jay Wilson get his panties all up in the butch when you say that. So what we gonna call it? The acid mouth bitches and the faggots? I know that's not a politically correct term. The sugary sweet sector who like to hold on, let me get this invite thing going. Yeah, so I want my girls to come on here and tell me what they think. Go ahead and click on that link and come on and join me in this chat. Yes, let's get it on and pop in. I got the link down there. I'm also gonna put my email address because y'all need to learn from Tommy Sotomayor. You need people who you like on these YouTube streets that you want to stay in contact with. You think they good people, they worthwhile to know. You should be exchanging email addresses. That's the safest possible way of communicate. But if you sending fuck shit on the internet, you must know that it's, everybody can't be trusted. Shit, not even your own damn mama. So that part is true. So it ain't a matter of who you get your email address to. It's a matter of the shit that what are you transmitting on the internet? If that shit is negative, it's gonna have negative karma. I tell you, I'm sweet as pie. I would never violate anybody in that way. If somebody confide in me. But people don't want to stalk my email. I've been trying to give away this tablet, y'all, for a year. For one whole year. I'm throwing in other accessories. Damn, I took the mount off so you could hold it with the selfie stick. I'm throwing that in too. I'm trying to say stalk my email. I'm gonna put the email address in there. Fat for Life TV at outlook.com. Hey, Pixelon, welcome to the chat. This is how we get down over here, not all the time, because it's the right time and place for everything. I don't believe my kids should be all up in my grown folk business. And my grandbaby even check me. They'll just go to show you when you raise them right. When you raise them right, they can check you when you dead wrong. Are you driving, Miss Bond? Oh, okay. Well, right now, I ain't got my disclaimers, my my graphic flyers that I made. I ain't got them by my side in here. I don't feel like getting up because I feel good right about now. I tell you, this selective outrage is real. People want to call Tommy Coon and all kinds of out of his name. But the people, the types of women that he's speaking on, and even though he say black bitches, it's a specific type. And that specific type is the type that's harmed me. Consider how many male followers I have. I should have been disrespected. And I mean decades of followers who tell me they grew up with me. Okay, since they was like 17 been following me. Okay. And I haven't never been disrespected the way that I have been disrespected verbally by another black woman here on the internet. So these acid mouth bitches, that's what Mama Six call them. I like that name. These B2K acid mouth bitches do need to be called out. I can't think of a better person than Tommy Sotomayor to call them out because they don't want to hear from me. People like to talk over me. And little do they know, it's your loss when you talk over me because I got some wisdom for you. That's the one thing I can say about me. At least mine's what I got to say is mixed with a little wisdom on this bitch. Hey.
Also can identify with the blessings being on you.
I'm gonna try to act like a YouTuber now. I see his people in the bushes. Go ahead and give me them thumbs up. I should at least have 4 thumbs up. Hey, Sia, I see you trying to connect. Uh-oh, here we go. I see you, girl. I'm finna add you now.
Perfect.
Hey.
It gives us
Okay, let me turn this music down. I was feeling too good up in here.
Yes.
Hey.
Am I on there?
Yeah, you on now, girl. You live and out loud, Hunty.
Yeah.
You live and out loud, Hunty. Let's talk about these YouTube streets. They don't want it from Tommy.
Oh,
they can't
that's
take
what. Oh,
Tommy.
yeah.
They can't take Tommy. But you better
I love
take
Tommy.
the notes.
I love
I ain't gonna
Tommy.
say all that. I don't love him. I don't hate him.
I do.
But
I love his ass because he got
I
it
ain't no
right.
dummy. You can learn from a dummy. That's why
No,
I
that's
don't
true.
trust nobody. God can work for the
can.
devil if you believe in God, so shit. You can learn from anybody. And motherfuckers need to take notes. You see what Tommy do when he drop his video? He say, come and check it out on his website. Take notes, bitches. Don't
Nay.
go and get you a 6-figure job and then you don't bother to spend $10 for your own domain and run your goddamn videos on it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
How do you cut the camera off? Because I'm not camera, sharp.
Okay, I think look down on the bottom of your screen. I think it say stop cam. I know that's what it say on mine.
No, it just says audio, video, flip, chat.
Oh, Blue Lotus, you did it. Dang. Now she said she can't remember how she did it. Damn.
Let me see.
There it is. That's it. You did it
But how
right.
do you put a picture? Okay, but I want to put a picture in it. But,
I think you that on your little. Let's see. I think it's in studio. I think it's a studio part of
that's the
this
wrong one.
thing.
Mhm.
Well,
But yeah,
you can put your
Tommy,
own picture or logo or whatever you want to put in it. But anyway, yes, girl, let's talk about the streets.
Tommy has his ways though, but he's correct.
He
Like
is
he's A1 with everything he be saying.
on a lot of the shit. He absolutely, I agree with him. 100%. Ain't nobody disrespect me worse than another black bitch. And they the main ones with that attitude. Who gonna check me, boo? When you got that attitude, you
Mm-hmm.
walking around like that, like you can't be checked. That's the problem, bitch. Everybody
And
can be
I
checked.
mean, we talking about a group of women who don't get along with nobody.
Nobody. How do you get along with anybody if can't nobody check you, boo? Can't nobody
That's
check you.
true.
That's the problem.
And what happened is Seven came for Tommy. Tommy make
You
people
said,
mad, but
okay, Blue
Seven came
Lotus
for
said,
Tommy
help me get
mama.
in, please. Okay, I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put the invite in again. I'm sorry. Let me try this again. Copy
Okay.
clipboard. I'm putting it back in the comments.
See, what it is
Okay.
Seven came for Tommy mama.
Yeah, he Seven came for Tommy. Period. She was riding his nuts. That's what everybody said. And
But
then
Tommy be fucking with people. So I get that part. But it's when she came for his mama, her church, her home, where she lived and all that. Mm-mm. And then she got bad when Tommy exposed
okay, the
her.
next thing, what do you do after you get the invite, Seattle girl? Cause I can't
Oh,
tell.
I had some issue. Well, I'm doing it from an iPad, but it said I had to go to my Safari. So whatever device you on, I would go to the search engine. Like Google will use
Okay, I think you have to read the directions about what to do next. I'm
so
not
when you press
sure.
the link, it tells you what to push. It's pretty easy. I'm glad because I thought it was gonna be but it's
I really
self-explanatory.
like StreamYard. I see why it gained the popularity. They on point. They on point. It's way better than Hangouts. Hey, Nurse Vaughn. Now Nurse Vaughn just
That was
popped up
good.
in with no problem. It
Yeah,
could
like some
you
people
Hello.
just
could
pop in easy.
you said you're on iPad too, Blue Lotus? Okay. Shit, I really can't help you because I'm a Windows girl. I'm a Windows girl. Hey Nurse Vaughn, can you hear me?
How are you? I can hear
Hey,
you. Can
all
you hear
right.
me?
Yes, the queen in the house, Nurse Vaughn.
Hey,
Hey,
everybody. How
hey.
y'all
Hey,
doing?
Nurse Byrne.
Go and hug her channel when you got
Hi,
time,
Shadow Girl.
cause she a real one. Got some wisdom on her head. She know what the deal is. She work with them psych papers.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these motherfuckers don't need a channel. They don't need a channel at all, cause they throw chairs through the windows if you know them for real in real life. Ain't got
If
no
y'all
truth
Right.
listen
at
to
all.
Tommy though, Tommy is a hurt man, but he's also a smart man. He's
Yeah,
very, very smart.
very smart.
Because have
Very
y'all heard
smart.
him
Why
counsel
you think
people
I pay
online?
attention to him at all? I'm not just gonna listen to some nigga that's talking down on black women. I kept getting mad every time I said, that's not me. And then I was all in his chat all the time. That's not me. That's not me. That's not all black women. That's not all black women. He ain't trying to
That's
hear
true.
that. And believe me, I know how to get people attention. You think he don't know who I am? You think he don't sit there and check and type in his own goddamn name to see what people
When
saying
it ain't
about him?
you, it don't bother you. Like Tommy talk about every group of people on the face
He,
of this earth.
but
But when it ain't
if you
you, it
was his
don't bother
type
you.
that bothers him, he would believe me. He'll be talking about me. Okay, he know who I am. Don't
Uh-huh.
think that he don't. Don't think
But
Tommy don't know who
that
they
boy
love
say
is.
seven stars.
Huh?
That boy say seven stars got bad legs or something, y'all.
Well, she think that wouldn't nobody be hating on her body. That only a bad body if you in California.
Yeah,
But
that's
did
true.
but did he say that she was the one that was trying to send him info on everybody else?
All the info, all the time, like an old ass stalker, a whole ass stalker. He the wrong one. Tommy know all about the internet, about stalker chick.
Tommy got online just that quick and investigated her mama killing her
Trust
siblings
and
and
believe he
everything.
know how to do. He know how to get receipts. They better take
Mm-hmm.
notes and see what Tommy do, what kind of moves he make when he come on these YouTube streets. Okay,
I
it
was
ain't
That
like,
gonna.
nigga
It's not gonna be with lies. He ain't come out and lied on damn bitch. What bitch did he lie on? And if he was
nobody.
such a bad father and child support, don't you think them damn baby mamas with the way these B2K bitches who gonna check me
And
through?
all the black family members
You
that he
think
talk
them
about
bitches
and
wouldn't have
stuff.
been came out and said Tommy a fucked up ass father. He don't do shit for his kids.
Trust me, Tommy money ain't that long when he paying
Tom,
off people.
huh?
Mm-mm.
You think what you mean his money ain't that long?
What I'm saying is that I know he ain't paying off nobody either. You know,
Oh no, he ain't.
like
No,
he ain't got enough money to do that because they would have been
not that
exposing
kind of
him.
thing. But he ain't hurting. He doing all right. He got time to take his
Yeah.
go pick his daughter up. Fuck you mean? What child support? That's support right there, motherfucker. Can't put no price on that. That kind of support. When you hear him talking about, I'm gonna get off this broadcast or go get my motherfucking daughter. I ain't gonna be on here another 10 goddamn hours crying and pleading and begging for cash apps. He going to pick up his goddamn daughter, and that's what he did he not?
Yes,
Did he get off the damn air and go do that?
And she claimed she had money to make. A lawyer or something. A lawyer.
Whatever. You better take notes. That motherfucker got his videos running on his website, and my little bitty ass website that's running my little videos. I ain't even been advertising, and it's getting the views.
Mm-hmm.
but
So
you
you
see how
don't have to be. I see you, look, Blue Lotus.
you see
What
how
did
he
you
do it
do?
though, right,
Do you
Jay?
remember what you did? I see you.
Yeah,
Hey,
thanks
come
for
on
the
in the
help.
room, Blue Lotus. That's right. These the old kids on the block. If y'all don't mind me saying it.
Yeah, I'm
My
here.
sisters say hate when I say old. I'm old. I am old, bitch. I'm an old bitch. Damn it.
not
Why
not
can't
that
I say
old.
old in peace? I'm
You
old.
can
I'm an
hear
old
me?
bitch. This is all gray
Can you
coming up in there. That's
Yeah, I
great.
can hear you.
can you
That's,
hear?
that's
Okay.
not
You old as you
conditioner.
feel.
That's
You only
silver.
old as you feel.
I feel like an old bitch. I feel like I'm about 80. My 80-year-old auntie moved
You act
quicker than me.
youthful though. You
You
very
should see
youthful.
my auntie in Mississippi. That bitch moved quicker than me. She still wear heels. I can't. I cannot. I ain't worn no heels since I was 16. I can't do that one. She tipped on to church in her
I
80s.
ain't mad at her.
I ain't either. That at all. I love that in her. I love my auntie. I was so glad to see her over the holiday. That was a good feeling to see her live.
Yeah, but
Oh,
they
what you
they
think about?
was giving me a lot of kiki. A lot of kiki today.
I
What y'all
love
think
your
about Jay
avatar,
Wilson?
Blue Lotus. I love your avatar. You know, you had one avatar was scaring the fuck out of me. I don't know which one that was. What it was some holiday they just
Oh,
went by.
that was that. Yeah, I took it down because a friend of mine. It was
Girl,
disturbing
I
him
was
deeply.
like, what the hell?
It was it was me though. It was me, but I was like, it was a filter.
What?
Yeah, that
Wow.
was me. He was shocked too.
Damn.
He didn't know that was me. I said, yeah, that was
Okay.
me.
Well, I didn't mean no harm
Yeah,
or
nobody. Yeah,
offense.
a lot of
But
people
I
were
know one
scared,
would
so
scare me. I like this one. It's beautiful. I love my beautiful Lotus girl in there. I can't wait to see your avatar. And I've been imagining how you look forever, like forever, Nurse Bar. And that's what people, when they say you can't be friends, I never saw you all this time. And I feel like even more closer to you. Now,
Oh,
You know what though?
thank
They like to get on camera like a young person. They
no,
like that
no,
camera shit. I
no,
don't.
I do have stage fright. Y'all won't believe that. I really
I
do
ain't got
have
stage
stage
fright,
fright.
but I am from that old school era. Like we just don't do that like that. Like I don't even FaceTime my mom like that because my mom would call you on
Right.
FaceTime and
Oh,
want to show
girl.
everybody around her,
Oh,
hey,
my
there go my baby,
son,
there go
he
my
thought that
baby.
was a whole new world. And he thought that's the only way he was going to communicate. I was like, no, baby, no. It's
And
a
I'm like, I'm
did
fresh out of
whole
bed and stuff,
violation.
and she just put you on
did you
camera with
guys
anybody.
did
Huh?
Hmm.
Pixie Leon? Did you see
Yeah, hey, Pixelon.
Pixelon?
Welcome to
Yeah,
the
okay.
chat. You're new to the chat. Welcome in. I won't hurt you. I'm cool. I'm on my grandma duty. I be putting in the work. I got an 11-year-old that I'm grooming to be an engineer. I wonder why his little package ain't quit.
Hello, love my hair 74.
Huh?
Love my hair 74. How you doing?
Oh, where she at?
Yeah.
I don't even see her.
I got the
Loving my
chat.
hair.
If you
Are you in here loving my hair? Oh, there she is. Hey, loving
that's
my hair 74. That's my growing BFF, my garden BFF. How you doing? I never had this many people in my chat, child. I don't see how people do it with hundreds of people, y'all, child. I'll be
well,
like VP for that one.
I have a question. I
Oh
want to
yeah.
throw something out there.
Mhm.
Okay, I have stopped watching The Pastor
Good.
because, and if anybody wants to know his names, and I could tell you because according
We
to him,
all know
You
it's
talking about
Talk
Dr.
Jay
about pastor
Wilson?
Wilson.
penetration.
the
It,
pastor.
it
Pastor penetration.
Dr.
Jay
James
Wilson, honey.
I
Wilcox,
I actually like the
Yes.
pastor.
Jay Wilson,
Get him.
Pastor, all those other names they give him. Um,
Hmm.
he was just talking about Tracy, of course. And played her. Said she was
What?
Wow.
begging for money. I don't know. But at any rate, he was talking about all these people she fell out with, and he was naming them. And I'm thinking,
Whatever. He fell out
but
with
look,
people
but
too.
wait now, I'm gonna throw a monkey wrench. So as he was naming them, on one hand I'm counting, and then I put my other hand out, waiting for him to count how many people his counterpart has fallen out with. Shalina, aka 5'8". I was waiting for him to do that, and he never did. Does he not realize? Just about 2 weeks ago, I heard she went over a list of people who didn't like her on YouTube, and she got up to 20, and she wasn't even finished yet. Now,
Yeah.
how is it that he can see all these people who don't like Tracy, but he can't see who don't like her? I'm confused. It,
Very. He.
anybody got
I hope he
any?
see how many people don't like him no more. I'm one of them. I hope he see I don't like him in this.
Yeah, yeah,
Because he
Okay.
got his picks and chooses.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Hmm.
because
He came
my
in and took over me and Reed of Philadelphia. Reed was actually trying to get people to think on the other side. That's also what critical thinking is. If you have to have the ability to think on the other side, even if you don't agree with it. That's brain training that we need to be instilling, and we can. That's the crazy part. It can be instilled in the 3-year-old. So I ain't gonna stop giving out my book. I wish I had my little disclaimer package, but I ain't got it in here next to me.
Yeah, I
um,
just couldn't
critical thinking
understand.
is so important. He need to look at how many people ain't watching his ass no more either. And if
Yeah,
they still giving him
yeah,
money, God
he
bless.
actually should have rattled off his enemies as well, because he has some. He should have killed
Exactly.
those off.
I ain't gonna say I'm an enemy, but I ain't no love lost.
Yeah, ain't no love lost here. And his lies are being exposed. Because did anybody see the video? Timothy Blaine played, or no, attached to one of his videos that showed his teeth. He's always making fun of people's teeth and whatnot.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
in this
I
video,
know. And Uncle Tim gave him the business.
yeah, but did you see that
Yes.
video with
Uncle
his
Tim
teeth?
did it. What?
But that
And
video,
he
Uncle
always talk about
Tim
people in
did it.
Section 8.
Oh
The
my
walls look like
God.
apartment
Oh my
walls behind
God.
him.
No, not Tim. Okay, damn.
I mean, that those teeth, they were jacked up, his bottom teeth. And it's funny, when Jay Wilson went to rebut that claim, he said these are my teeth. But it's funny, he only pulled at the top teeth. He never pulled at the bottom, and the bottoms are the
Hmm.
one in question. I said, this man, he really thinks, well, he can get over all those rider lives that are still
Oh
riding
yeah,
with
cause
him.
he a good
But
looking man. He easy on the eyes, but just like what me and you was talking about earlier, Seattle girl, and the church is full of black women that ain't got no man,
Yes.
gay men, lonely black
The
women,
black
and
churches all full
that's
of
what
black women and gay men and children. Lost
it's the
people.
not
You
no
just.
section 8 sex. It's the lonely black
Hmm.
women with an assy mouth that ain't got no man, and the gays.
And it's really filled with easily misled people. That's why I don't trust Christian people. That's
Easily
why Christian
misled.
people are so mesmerized by the pastor and the
That's
shit
why
they
you
be
got to
saying
teach
with all the wrong he be
critical
doing.
thinking so we don't
That's
get
why when they be
mesmerized by
Christian,
Christian
I
women.
run from Christians though, because they dangerous people.
Very.
They are dangerous people.
I,
Think
I,
about it. If you really think about it,
I
you
feel like
know,
religion is what fucked up
critically,
my family, truly. And I
Christians
wasn't
are
even
dangerous.
all that super religious. I did go to church, for a minute there. I had my kids in the church. And I'm surprised that the child that is super spiritual, um, I'm surprised he is the one because I really didn't push it on my kids. Like you gotta be a Christian. You must believe. Cause I came up
Church
with
is the one
aunties
thing
who
that
was
separates us
Buddhists who were
all,
doing
y'all.
Nam Yo Ring Yang Kyo like Tina Turner.
Well,
They was
Mhm.
I don't
rebelling
have
against their mother who was in the church,
I don't have to worry about that because
saved
I'm
and
not a Christian.
sanctified.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
not a
trust them
Christian,
though.
so
I
I
don't
don't. I
trust
don't
good.
trust no Christians
no,
because
just like Kaya
mm-mm.
said.
Kaya,
Don't
don't
trust no
trust
Kaya
no
Kaya
nigga,
don't
don't
say
trust no
trust no
Christian.
hoe. Don't trust no Jew.
yes.
Don't trust no
You say
hoe.
don't trust no niggas, don't trust no
No
Christians.
niggas.
Because
Any
black people are usually the most religious people, and they are the ones that sell their own people out. I don't trust them though, because I know it's all a con. You know it's a con when Creflo Dollar be asking for money for a
it
point.
is a
It's
con.
all bullshit. It's just a big
It's a
money making
con.
thing. Yeah, to kind of pacify people's mind. But it's
And some
more
of
than
the
anything. It's
people who
separate.
need it the most ain't gonna say a word because I'm
Mm-mm.
notorious for
I'm
being a
not easily misled. Beyond being a Virgo, I've always questioned everything since I was a
you gotta
child.
question
It don't sound
everything.
right.
I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
who mouth it come from.
You
What
sit here and
whoever
have me in
source.
Sunday school preaching up a
That's the
storm, talking
most
about what's
important
right and
lesson
what's
you can
wrong.
ever teach your child. That's the most important one. That's the most important
And
lesson.
we as
And
children, we see that shit. Because when you're a
question
little person,
everything.
you
You
see all
have
these grown
to.
people talking about each other, making
You
fun of
have
each other.
to
You're like,
question
Pastor just
everything.
said not to
You
do
don't
that.
do nothing else for your child because God, good God, just look at the world they about to inherit. What we leaving behind. What did we
Hmm.
do to make it so much better? Our generation. What we gonna be known?
Children observe that though. Children listen to the
Yeah,
things that we teach them and
they
they see how
do.
we act. And that's
Yes,
what I
they
did when
do.
I was a little person. I looked at the big people, talk crap about each other, make fun of crippled people, and it just seemed
Yeah,
fake as fuck.
it's
And
bad.
make fun of each other's uniform, like their outfits and their shoes and their cars and stuff. You see the bouginess in church. So if the shit is
Yeah,
true, why
that's what
y'all
they
don't act
listen
it
to.
out
He
in real
learned it
life so
from
we
the
can be like,
church. He
oh, it
didn't
must
say
be
he learned it in the
true?
streets or in high school. He just said he learned it from the church.
Because I
Loving
use animation
Love
for
it
the
right
black
here. You
mind.
said that's funny. You should say that name. Me and my husband were wild childs, but we are now 45 and mentor other couples. But everyone knows we party hard, laughing my ass out. But we have handsome, independent men now. Yeah, because
Hmm.
I thought it was too many religious fanatics in my family, and I didn't want to push it on nobody. But I did feel like
My
it needed
aunts, they Eastern
some type
Star
of
and all
moral
that. I don't
compass.
trust that.
So
Because all the people I
I
know like
went
that
to
ain't no
church.
good.
I picked the church. I picked deliberately because I had never been no place where I
Hmm.
seen more black men in any place else in my life. To me, it
love
was
snacks
breathtaking.
fun.
Every sermon I went in, it was more black men in that congregation than anything else. So it was all kinds of black men. Okay. Upwardly mobile, not just hood or anything. It was a beautiful sight to see, and I couldn't wait to go to church every Sunday, being preached to by Reverend Jeremiah Wright, the same one that Obama served under for 20 years, not 2 days, 20
They
years.
all don't seem right though. Like all of them. It's like I don't know. I've always been different, separate from my family ever since I was a
All of them,
baby.
yeah. Well, I felt
Ever
all
since I was
because
a
I didn't
baby.
feel like I was still somewhat didn't fit in there either because it was more of a
It
bougie
just don't sound right.
atmosphere. Um, but nevertheless, I got the benefit out of it. It was discipline, and I did want to expose my kids to something. I'd rather do that than nothing, and just be out there with no kind of moral compass. But I gave them the option to choose, so they choose. I don't
Hmm.
hold it against them and say, "Oh my God, you're going to hell if you don't believe." I don't do them
And
like
you teach them that and they pass away and then they get there and ain't nobody there to save them.
yeah, it's
That ain't fair. I think we come here with everything that we need to decipher.
oh wow,
We ain't
love
got to
my
be
hair. You
taught
said
anything.
both sides of your family were church thumpers, but we will allow our boys to make their own choice. Yeah, I just let you make your own choice. Cause I mean, I get something out of everybody. My cousin, who's no longer with us, he got shot. Um, he turned, Muslim, and he, it was a big thing where he had to be buried that way. And I honored that. I helped, the family in every way I can to honor that for him. I don't, I don't care. I don't care if you believe in a rock. Goddamn it, if that should make you be a better person, God bless you. Okay, go ahead and worship that rock. I'm not. I'm not finna go there and argue all the, the Bible verses and all that. If God gonna condemn me to hell because I didn't choose a religion or faith, then that's on him. He a wicked God then, cause I don't trust no damn body, and he ought to know why I don't. I have my faith is in him, the universe, the Almighty, the Most High, the omnipotent, the only.
Well, see, that's why I know I'm not gonna be punished, because that's not my, the Bible is just another resource book to me. And I don't, since I'm not in any, I don't believe in any organized religion, so I don't have to worry about that stuff. I don't feel that I'm gonna get the wrath of God. I don't feel that way about anything.
I'm just putting it on. Oh well, then I'm fucked.
If you think about it, religion is made to make you scared and keep you in fear. Like it says, don't question the Bible, don't question God.
You gotta be willing to die for the shit that you stand on. How is these girls windmilling and swinging?
And just like she said, the rap,
and you don't know nothing about them. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be windmilling and fighting and punching people, other people for you, and I don't know you. Okay, I'm not gonna do that.
That's the biggest thing that ministers will tell you. Well, either you'll understand it by and by, you'll know in good time, or it's not for us to know. If you question,
I think it's not for us to know. We never could.
And you're right, Blue Log. That's what they say too when we children. It's almost like they ain't got an answer for us, but they deter, because kids are inquisitive people. We ask questions,
they inquisitive.
And they always tell us that type of stuff. You ain't supposed to question God, or you'll get punished if you do this. It mostly fears us, put fear in you, and separate everybody. It's not a religion that brings people. It's a cult. Like, ask no questions. You gotta trust this and believe this, and if you don't, you're going to hell.
You said no organized religion for you either, Nurse Line. I feel you. I'm through with it.
I'm scared of it. As you get older, you feel cheated.
I feel very cheated. That's what I feel. Very cheated. Because I believed it hook, line, and sinker at first until I learned otherwise.
I believe that the year 2020 is the year of vision. We all gonna see shit. We all gonna open our eyes and our minds. And
I think this is the time of the awakening. They are awakening. And part of that is.
And I've been thinking like this my whole life. I've been asking questions, making people feel uncomfortable, but it don't sound right.
Everything. That's what Dick Gregory was all about. That was his lesson. He was trying to teach all of us. Question everything. You gotta question everything. You know how he used to get upset when they asked him some dumb questions. I can't remember who it was, Vlad or somebody. I don't know, real Black. I don't know. I can't remember who it was. He just snapped on him. He asked him, "Well, what do you think Prince was thinking in the elevator?" Gregory snapped on his ass. The hell, I'm gonna know what Prince was thinking. But what you better be thinking is why it was a bottle of pills, in his pocket.
I don't know if it was young Pharaoh. He live now, but he was saying something like that.
Why that motherfucker didn't land at his house in Minneapolis in the hospital at the home that he had to come out the sky in Illinois. That's what you need to be thinking, not what I'm thinking. I don't know what Prince thinking. Think for yourself. Boy, he snapped on that interview. I forgot who it was. But anyway, you gotta question everything, every goddamn thing, even the goddamn Bible. Yeah, I said it. I know some of y'all gonna be like, woo, she's a heathen now. She done turned into a heathen. No, I've turned into a critical thinker. I'll take nothing hook, line, and sinker.
Well, I ask the questions that I always ask that I never get an answer to is make sense. First of all, number one, make sense of the Trinity. Explain the Trinity so that it makes sense to me. because you're saying
Right.
God, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Explain to me if God is Jesus and Jesus is the flesh of God that came down here on the earth, why is it part of a Trinity? That's number one. And number two, when Jesus said, I'm going to sit by I don't know if it was the right hand or the left hand of my
People,
Father.
yeah.
If he is God, who is he talking about? You know, these are things that don't make sense, and no one has ever been able to give me an explanation. Never.
Well, I got a new one that's even simpler than that. Explain to me why all these ancient uh statues of us that look very much like us, like is identifiably clear that you're not Caucasian. They noses is off, but they got statues that just from the 1600s that the nose is intact. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a simple question. Never mind religion. What's that about? What's
Mm-hmm.
that about?
Yep.
Ain't nobody gonna never mistake me for a white person, okay? And I don't care what
I
name,
hear either
melanin,
young Pharaoh
whatever.
or
I
somebody
mean,
on here
I
said if you want a
identify the
reflection.
outward can't change the way I look, and I'm gonna be outwardly identified as a particular group of people. And that particular group of people is a beautiful people that have beautiful geniuses all throughout the time that we started it all. We the original. They ain't found no one to precede us.
And if you do research and you look into it, there are things that predate Jesus.
Yes, that's what
And
made me let go of the
Hmm.
Jesus story when I saw that the actual
And
story
that's the truth.
predated
The
Jesus.
predate Jesus stuff. Yeah, that
Yeah,
stuff is the truth.
I was done
The
after that.
stuff they
I was
don't teach
like, damn,
us. The stuff that they teach us is fake.
yeah.
That just makes so much sense.
I feel like you should just be dealing with right now because that's all we got is right now. Yeah, but understand your past, but still know that all you really got is right now. So what you gonna do about right now? Something is absolutely strange about all the noses off those big pyramids and shit. When you think about all the rest of that building that survived, just the nose didn't survive. Something that would outwardly
yeah.
identify us unquestionably who you were. You know, we identified by them big ass noses. Who else
But
got
it
that?
could be too, because the nose is the one thing on the body that protrudes,
Who
that
else
that
got that?
sticks away, that
I
comes
was
out.
looking at
So of course it's more likely to
Thomas
break off.
Jefferson's goddamn statue when they was doing watching documentary on his ass fucking his sister, his sister half sister, and his wife was a half sister. The lady he had a
Who?
whole bunch of black babies by.
Who?
Mm.
Um, Sarah Hemmings. Hemmings is her name. Sarah Hemmings.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And yeah, they black. Shit. Sarah's black. Sarah's a black. Mulatto. He was fucking
Oh,
up
okay.
his slave. And that slave girl was she was a half sister to his wife, Martha. Martha
Yeah,
died
yeah, sure
after
was.
giving
Yeah.
all that childbirth. Her body gave out on her. And he vowed not to marry anybody else. So he just fuck on the slave girl.
Yeah.
Gave her a whole bunch of babies.
But you know what? He gave her the opportunity to move to England.
Yeah, she could have stayed in Paris. I wonder about that too, to make that choice. But I know that she was probably seeing the big picture. Everybody got a. It ain't no accident any of us cross paths. Okay, I guarantee you that. Okay, I guarantee you that. I used to wonder like, wow, these people that keep coming and going and passing me by. It ain't what ain't for you ain't for you. Okay,
Yeah.
I do believe that, and what is for you. What is
Hmm.
will be there for you. Speaking of which, I'm telling you, the van life is for me. I don't care what y'all talking about. Oh, my poor webcam. It can't.
Girl, we can't see that.
It can't focus. Oh, it's low tech. I got a low tech webcam. It won't focus. Oh well. Anyway.
It was beautiful though. We seen it online when you went live with the chicken because of
Yeah,
that dark color van.
yeah. What? That's why I was using my smartphones. My shit. Don't let nobody fool you. But iPhone about that iPhone. Okay, take notes. The Galaxy Note been way ahead of the iPhone for a long
I
time.
like the note because it's big.
It's, I
I
love
bet it's good for editing.
I love
Hmm.
my notes because of the excellent pictures it takes.
I always wanted a note, but never got one. I don't know why.
I've been with the note from the first one, which was stolen from me at gunpoint. And then God blessed me with two more, child, three actually, because I gave my son one. Okay, a no eight. I had 2 8s and a 9, baby. I said, look at God. I went through all that hell where he done traumatized me, put a gun up to my head, went without a phone for longest of time.
That was
One
scary.
follower did bless me with enough money to get another phone at all, because you do know these ain't no $200 phones. Okay, you ain't gonna get them
Hmm.
uh, Amazon for a couple 200-300 unless they used and older model. I got them new, so I paid top dollar for it, and it was taken from me at gunpoint. The follower that bought me another phone. I bought a Motorola. Then it wasn't my Note, but it was one of the few cameras that.
Nay,
Yeah,
Nay, did you hear when Tommy not just now look, not just Tommy not only said Seven Stars mama killed the baby brother and sister, but she also encased them in cement.
yeah, I
That
didn't
had to
know
fuck
about the
with somebody's
semen part.
head.
Oh,
The
that
I think
When
the
was
you really
aunt did.
think about
Wasn't
it,
it
I
the
didn't
aunt?
like Seven Stars because she ain't got a good spirit. But I
Well,
felt so
but wait, I
sorry for
thought
because
the
that
aunt
had to
did
mess.
that.
yeah, you
You
got it.
say
That's
what?
gotta be trauma.
I thought the aunt was the
You,
one who did that.
oh. Tommy read the
The aunt did
report,
that.
showed the LA Times report yesterday. He went and got the
Oh,
story
okay.
up. But whoever it was, it had to be traumatic for her though. Ooh,
It had to be a traumatic. You
God.
know, you think
To be
that
a kid
I
around
don't
all
know whether
that?
it was the mom or the auntie, but
You
just
know
thinking
what?
that some kid was
Yeah.
Let me
next to
tell you.
concrete. That's so
Let me tell you
terrible.
something.
Ugh.
Uh-huh.
This is what I don't believe. She might. I know she's had a rough childhood and the things that have happened and things that she says.
Well, she said she did.
But
She said her damn whatever relative.
well,
I don't
yeah,
know
she
whether it was her
says she
mama
had a
or auntie
wonderful
that raised
childhood.
her ass, but she said whoever was played her favoritism, and I came on there supportive of her because I know that to be true. My brothers and sisters went to foster care, and they didn't have a good experience in the foster care, and they foster parents did them like that. They treated her real different and special, and treated them the two brothers like shit. So you can't have
Mm.
a situation where the parents do that shit. So whoever that was, auntie or mama, they played a favoritism to her, and you could tell in her demeanor and her talk and all that. You know,
Well, I
she developed the same way. Cause whoever it was, the kids of the mama who
I think
did
she
that,
has some emotional
they
problems too,
all
for
fucked up.
sure.
Cause they,
I'm gonna tell you this. Like I said, yes, she had a traumatic childhood.
Hmm.
For as far as I say, she
but
said
that
she
ain't no
didn't.
excuse to be mean. Fuck that shit. I had a fucked up childhood too.
She
Okay,
said
fuck
she
you
had a
mean.
wonderful childhood. She was treated like a
She said
princess or
she had a
whatever.
wonderful one.
But
So,
what
so
I'm
it's
saying
the same.
is that I don't. I believe I, she would be the way she is anyway
Yeah,
if she didn't have that
I
childhood.
believe that
There are
too.
sometimes there's just a bad seed, and
Yeah,
I think that she's
Hmm.
one of them
yeah. Some people just me.
because
It
she
took me
one
a
time
long
she
time to
had.
accept that whatever God I believe in is also the same God that create evil. So how can you get mad?
Hey, Decepticon. Never seen you
Hmm.
before. Who's Decepticon? You know
The
Decepticon?
con roll. You said roll up the Secticon.
I don't know if it's roll up or maybe Decepticon is roll. Hey, Decepticon, what's up?
Welcome to the chat.
I think
I
they're talking about pot, bro, some pot.
Oh, okay. The second card. Well, all right. You ain't said nothing but a word. Okay, that's
what
what's
is
up.
your title? What is
Because
your
I
title?
was
Smoke
forgetting
break?
what I was doing, what the real purpose of this video is.
What is your title? Smoke break or something?
Yeah, it's smoke break. Yeah,
Oh,
Smoke
you got these
is
weed
that
heads,
what
these
it is?
pot
Okay,
heads in here.
said roll up. Okay,
That's what it is. That's
all
what it's
right, I got
uh-huh.
you.
This dead conversation.
Yeah, it got deep. We forgot what the matter at hand really was, and that's what it is. This right here, if you got a problem, that's a disclaimer. It's legal here. I ain't gonna doing nothing that's breaking the law, baby.
We have some good conversation though.
Yeah, that's grown folk conversation. That's all you gonna see about me. That's what people are finding out. I'm a serious person. I can be silly, but my personality, my normal personality is serious. I'm a serious chick.
Who listens to Brianna Simone Pettyjohn?
I have watched her. I gave her the benefit of the doubt. I think she
Oh,
is
I
a
ain't heard of her.
interviewer, but I don't check in her for a regular. Lipstick Alley kind of tarnished me with her because
Oh,
they
that's the big girl. I
um,
think she's real. I think she's a pretty big girl. You
she is
know,
a pretty big girl to me.
she has a real pretty face.
I agree with you on
I
that.
know big people hear that a lot, but she do.
Oh, but they dogged her out with her little front that was ungluing and coming unglued. Oh my God, they really dogged her out on Lipstick Alley with that. But
Because
uh,
I watched her today, and there was something that she
Hmm.
said, and I couldn't quite I couldn't understand
Hmm.
about somebody named Flo.
about Flo,
Yeah, who's Flo? Anybody know Flo?
I don't know who that is. I
Doing a
only know
well.
of Brianna because she was the road dog in TSCC and VS. So
Yeah, she said
I'm
something
I'm
about
glad she
Flo.
moving on her own strength,
She's
and
a
she
good
do.
interviewer. She's
Yeah,
a very
I
good
do give
interviewer.
her credit for her interviewing. I think.
Yeah, she could have went to college, but actually, she just
Yes,
got
Nurse
that
Vaughn, get
talent.
in here.
Well, see, she
She
gonna
got that
call.
talent.
You said you
I
coming in, Nate? Okay, come on, Nurse Vaughn. You know I love you, girl, and I love your
she
accent too.
said something
There you
about
go.
somebody named Flo did a wellness check on Phi Babe because she's a
Uh-huh.
mandatory reporter. And I
I
was
don't believe
trying.
that. I don't
Does
believe
any
that. I can tell you where I seen Flo. Flo popped up. I don't know if any of y'all was watching Five Babe. I think this was maybe last summer or so. Flo popped up and she had some tea supposedly on some, oh, it was the Sean Bradley thing. She claimed she had all his info and all this other stuff. And she emailed Five Babe. Five Babe did a whole interview with her. She claimed she worked for some type of government agency or some place where she can get anybody's location and all this other nonsense. Come
Oh,
to find out she was, yeah, she was a young girl in college. She didn't work for the government. And then she flipped on Five Babe and was like, no, seven. This is how Seven Stars and Five Babe got into it because Seven Stars was in the chat telling Five Babe, don't believe her, don't believe her. Five Babe
oh
flipped on Seven
Hmm.
Stars. That was for the love of Flo. That's her name.
oh, I think I
yes.
kind of
Okay.
remember that.
Yeah, that's who Flo is.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she's in
And
college.
see, I don't understand. See, that's why y'all, we need more critical thinking lessons. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why y'all don't see the picture. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
gotta do better. We gotta do better. We must do better. You can't blame it on religion. You got the end of the day gotta choose right from wrong. You know what's right and what's wrong. Period. Period.
Yeah, because that was just so bizarre. She said Flo did a wellness check on um Phi Babe because she's a mandatory reporter. And I'm like, what the heck? Unless she meant Flo is the one who gives her the news. I don't know.
Well,
It
they
didn't.
claim that what's that other did y'all watch Billy Boy today?
Yeah, oh yes, I did.
No,
He said
Well,
Truth Enterprise was the one that was getting her all the tea.
Yeah, yeah.
oh
Because
yeah, I
I
knew
heard
about
her when
Truth
she said
Enterprise.
that.
I knew about
I,
that. Yeah,
yeah.
But
yeah.
for the love of Flo and Fire don't rock
Now
anymore.
look at us. We talking about all these people, even though, yeah, I do foggy remember the flow thing. And these people, what we got in common, everybody in this chat, is these people in our real life people don't give a damn about none of these people.
You
I
right.
know.
So
Because
these girls is the only
That's what
people
I
we can
said.
talk to that I just said,
well,
Mhm.
I also heard that that Sugar Wooga got relieved of her duties
oh wow.
because she
Mhm.
was in Tommy's chat.
Oh boy.
That I
Poor
heard
Sugar
that is what
Wooger.
happened today.
Poor Sugar Wooger.
Did y'all catch QB up in Seven's live
He was
I
trying.
early
heard
in the
about it.
AM?
I
I was
heard about it.
Oh
trying to get in,
yeah.
but I was at the store with Chester Chicken, by the way. Chester Chicken. I wouldn't be a sponsor. Oh, my poor little webcam, my home webcam. It ain't that good on my PC.
Who's that? That's your sponsor.
Chester Chicken.
I see.
But that's how you do it. If you look at the most successful YouTube channel, it's not people who just got so much personality. They talk so good. It's one little lady. She's just plain. She looked like she could have been my neighbor. We are literally neighbors. Where she lives and where I used to live when it came to Chicago, because I say I'm from Chicago, but I'm really mostly from the suburbs of Chicago. I ain't really from Chicago. I'm from the suburbs of Chicago. And she just come on there and show her little air fryer, things that she cooking in the air fryer, her outfit of the day. She ain't in none of this goddamn hot ass mess with no gay ass sector. And she's just going on sponsoring. And she helped me get hooked up. Matter of fact, that's how I got my channel hooked up with Amazon influencers. Child, they've been sending me stuff. The light that I'm using, that came from them. They just wanted an honest review. I ain't gonna come on here lying about nothing. If shit don't work, that's what I'ma say. So
I forgot. I got to do my thing
it's
for that.
other ways to become a success on YouTube, is what I'm saying. And so it's
Yeah.
a certain sector that's looking at the 7 stars and the Tasha K's and thinking that's the way to go, and it ain't.
Yeah.
It's so many other people, and that's what I'm gonna make a point of. I'm gonna start doing a roll call there. I started taking notes too. I got a little notebook in here. Ooh, I need me a personal assistant. That's what I really need.
I'm not. Well, I know I won't. My my stuff won't hit this sector, so
Huh?
my stuff won't hit this sector. So I'll be
Yeah,
okay.
and you better off doing that. I wouldn't have been in this sector if VS didn't come and try to destroy my goddamn channel because I put 2 letters
A
in my
lot of those
damn
people
title
are
of my
like low hanging, like low vibrational people. Like, you know what I mean? Like
video. Ooh,
the whole community of
yes,
talking crap
no.
about each other, and Pastor
Ooh,
Wilson
it's just
and the
not funny. It's
mukbangs
not
feeding your
funny.
faces
The
with
only time
enormous
that you
amount of
call
dead
it when they
flesh.
deserve it. You see
Just
that they
eating
deserve
animal
it.
all
Like
day, just eating whole
Brown,
pizzas on
Michelle
camera.
Brown was
It's
doing a
like
lot
they
of
vibrating low as fuck.
yeah,
But
real low as fuck. Low.
y'all
Hanging
You
know they
know,
got a
but
white.
think about it. People just
Well,
eat their
Y'all know
life
they got a white
away.
sector like this too, right?
huh?
huh?
Uh-huh.
I
Y'all know
didn't
they have a white sector on YouTube. That's the beef sector for them too, right?
they
I
have
heard
a
about it
beef
today.
No, I didn't know
I heard about it.
they
Brianna
have a
told
beef
me about
I,
it
that.
today.
I done went
but that
Oh.
beef
I done went
sector,
over there and checked it out.
I gotta go check it out.
they have a beef
Oh, you talk about Tina? Have you heard of Tina, that white woman Tina, the neighbor, crazy neighbor Tina?
It's a Tina.
what?
Everybody meets up on Diane's TV. That's her name. That's where
What?
everybody go
Uh-huh.
meet up and do their.
And they drama be
You
hard.
got
They
you got
drama.
to on Facebook. I had
I
to
heard
go
about
look.
a,
I
a
was
girl
like, I
named
gotta go see this.
Tawanda.
Hey,
Hmm.
y'all see the fall from Grace Tyler Perry's new movie yet?
Wait a minute.
No,
Oh, I ain't gonna
Look,
tell
look.
y'all, man.
Loving
That's a good
loving my
movie.
hair says she be over there.
What you say?
Loving My Hair says
Look
she
at
be
my
over
hair.
there
Let
in
me
their
find
beef
out
sector
she's a
too.
black woman that they be fighting over.
Uh-oh. Loving My Hair. You
They
got
got
black women fighting over you. You got
they
black
be
women
fighting over
fighting over you.
black
I don't know
women over
about.
there.
You got black women fighting over you. Loving My Hair that I don't know about.
No, I'm saying let me find out if she the black woman that the white people fighting over there.
That's what I'm saying. You got white people fighting over you.
And then there's another one I checked out today. Her name, she was black, so I couldn't. Gosh, what was her name? Something Metal.
I'm
Oh
telling y'all,
man,
it's some good channels like Nappy Headed Ho Ho Bomb. That girl is so beautiful. She is such a natural girl. But she be talking her shit about everything, all kinds of topics. She is just drop dead fucking gorgeous in a natural self. And
Have y'all
I
seen
can
the
see how
one with the kids? The one with the 10 kids, or 9 mama, strong mama, or somebody?
damn
Ooh,
10
Chrissy
kids.
fucking mama,
Oh
huh?
yeah, Chrissy. She's a
Chrissy
strong mother,
fucking
and she has a
mama.
bunch of kids.
The
Ooh wee,
husband
I've
cheated
never
on
seen.
her.
Oh my God, her life story, girl.
Damn, 10
Oh my
kids.
God,
Ooh,
that woman
wee.
gonna be in. That
9
woman gonna have some health problems when she older. Cause I mean, she been through a lot of shit
delivering her
that she
baby
putting
by
herself
herself.
through.
what?
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah.
Damn.
Delivering?
Ooh,
Oh my
I got
goodness!
mad when they held up that epidural. They took a long time. They waited till I was super duper centimeters wide. They wasn't trying to give it to me no time sooner than they had to. Yeah, you like her nappy headed ho ho but yes, I love that girl. And Real Black have all the classics, all kinds of black classics that make you have such a
I
sense.
know,
Now, this is
educated
my
stuff.
only
Yeah.
complaint about Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry, considering he do have the access to the history now in a way that wasn't even available to them, the people who Real Black be presenting on his channel. They didn't even had the technology Tyler got, that he could come up with some better stories. And I do think he need to get Taya
Hmm.
on the team. Stop playing. Kaya can write. Fuck you mean?
He needs some younger people on there, like this
He
fresh,
do. He
like
needs
Ava
some Taya in
DuVernay
there. He
or
needs some Taya
whatever.
energy. And then he
Me and
also
Oprah really got
But
friends.
he
I
also
like
need to
that
do some
movie.
more research because he know goddamn well ain't no attorney gonna rest their case and then be standing up talking about I called
Okay, but
again.
that was
No
the
the hell
whole
you ain't.
point.
That ain't gonna happen in real
That
life.
was the whole point. That's why it's a movie. That was the whole point. I enjoyed that movie, and I fell out of grace
Me
I
with
enjoyed
Tyler
too.
it. I
Perry.
didn't say I didn't enjoy it, but it was funny. I fell out.
It was one of the.
It was just
I
too
love his movies.
unbelievable because I've been in enough courts to know, like, goddamn, that shit does not go down like that. It don't.
And when Felicia
That's what
Rashad,
was
when
funny.
she
He
was
need to
fighting,
consult with some more attorneys.
Oh, I
But
love
when
you
Felicia
know what I
Rashad
Rashad.
was
thought about
fighting,
when I was
Oh,
laughing? I
what
said,
did she
well,
say?
that
I
Mayberry,
couldn't.
Mayberry wasn't realistic because Mayberry at that time, that shit was real super fucking racist. Okay, Ku Klux Klan.
What did she say about?
So
What did she
I
say
said
about Felicia
Tyler could be
Rashad?
corny if he
I,
want to. So I
I
let him be corny. I let him get that. I let him have that.
I said Felicia
Not
Rashad.
completely accurate on the legal
I
portrayal.
enjoyed.
That was for
I thought it was
dramatic
Hmm.
funny.
reasons.
I
Uh-huh.
thought it was funny when
For
Felicia Rashad
entertainment.
was fighting. When
Yeah.
she was
Oh,
fighting,
I fell out. I don't
Uh-huh.
want to spoil the movie,
Yes. I can't believe she's still
but
working,
I'm
girl. But she
glad
is a
she
true
had that
professional.
role and they showed that side of her. But that shit was funny as hell to me
oh
I
too.
love to
yeah,
see Miss Claire.
I'm
Plus,
not
I
used
was
to.
blown too. I was cracking up.
I'm not used to seeing her play a villain.
Yeah,
She's
I
Me
usually a
wasn't. That's
neither.
villain.
what caught me off guard. So,
Yeah.
Have y'all seen it?
yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, yeah, I seen it. I love it. And I'm gonna
I
tell you,
love
do you
that
see
shit.
how
It was
well,
good.
but did you
I
see
love
how
that
well
shit.
Cicely Tyson move around? She's 95 years old and walk with no limp or
Yes.
nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Girl, that lady is amazing. I
Yes,
love
she
her.
is. She was
I
going
love her
down
in
that street.
everything.
She said, I'm
So
going home.
I get tired of that, boy. You got a whole bunch of black people employed. And some white folks.
Cicely Tyson got some good blood though. She
They
got some
got a
good
job
genes.
from your ass too, for real, for real. So
That lady is
keep doing it, but
remarkable. I
you
think
need
she
some
older
more
than that.
writers. You need some more writers. You do. You kind of got a little formula.
But she almost been on this planet for 100 years.
But
Yep.
That's a
who?
long time.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
that's
And it still look good. She look like she about 60 or 70.
And look, when she got back in the house, and when Felicia Rashad came in, Cicely Tyson was like, I didn't let her in. I didn't let her in.
uh-huh.
All she had to do was be quiet. She had to say nothing.
Yeah.
Woman didn't even know she was down there.
Every black person who saw that basement scene got a sigh of relief.
I know.
God was still okay. So I can.
But you know, it got people like that in the world, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
Do be happening for real. For real, for real.
They had
Well,
this one lady back in Oklahoma City that rented out a house. You know, some of them old little black towns, they got them little churches and stuff. You know, that's why I don't believe in them. You know, the pastors, they used to be pimps and stuff, and all the congregation kind
Yeah.
of shady. Where they and they church is like a house. The next door they rent the next house. They call it a men's shelter just so they can get free grant money.
Yeah.
That type of shit.
ooh,
Yeah.
That's what they was doing, like getting slow people off the street, just going downtown, pulling them off the street, and letting them come stay at the house a while, then taking them down to the Social Security office, signing their paper. That's a big thing that happens. So you go downtown and you gather up these people. Sometimes it be a lot of black people doing these union gospel missions, quote unquote, and they'll go get these people, wayward people.
I don't believe in them no more. And then I'm looking
They
at
take them downtown to the Social Security
online.
office to sign over their rights to them. They
That ain't
take
even real
and their
power.
responsibility.
People giving up
And a
their
lot of
money
them
to
don't.
people that ain't even real pastors online. That shit is blowing me away.
And a lot of them don't even take care of those people. A lot of those people be in better conditions on the street when they was in their house. They
Yeah.
literally be living in nasty
yes.
conditions.
Yeah.
And then they get a big house and pack them all in one house. Do you have like 10 checks coming through there? That's a
Yeah.
lot of money. And you ain't really taking care of them. Feed them all top ramen and water.
She really did.
Mm-mm.
I just wish she would have kept her on the damn stand. Didn't rest her case. Then it'd have been more believable.
Now chaining them to the wall, that's kind of sinister to me. I don't know. That's kind
That's
of
very
weird.
sinister. But
But the greed of it, pack them all in
yeah.
one spot, get them
Ooh,
checks.
and
That's what foster moms do.
how did she get
Mhm.
out? And that was sinister too. She was like at the shit again at the end. I was like, damn. And it's people like that. We used to be able to say we didn't have no serial killers, but now we can't say that shit no more. Black people have traveled into that shit. Well, one thing we ain't got yet, we ain't started blowing up the whole church and the whole school yet.
Well, you know what?
Oh, nah.
I was telling Nay the other day how if I ever came into any large sum of money, something that I want to investigate is the Atlanta child murders.
Oh yeah,
Because
yeah,
Oh
I
my
don't
God,
think
yes.
yeah,
that Wayne
yeah.
whatever, I don't think he did them.
No,
And
I
I
don't.
found a documentary, a
Mm-hmm.
recent one, where
Oh.
some of the police officers who were on the task force didn't believe that he did it. There were witnesses, like one guy, because it was also the saying that it was like a sex thing, you know, men molesting boys. And this one guy, he had told the police this, but I mean, he was young and he was slow, so they didn't take that into account. And like I said, I've been saying all these years that you know, they said, oh, but there were no more murders after he was caught. I
That's not
said
true.
no, it
That's
wasn't
not.
anything
That's a lie.
reported since he was caught, but that doesn't mean there wasn't any murders.
Nope,
Well, in that documentary that I watched, it was more murders after that. They
continue.
weren't, like I said, they weren't reported. And or the police would say, oh, but it's not the same MO or
Continue
whatever.
and continue to spread
And
throughout
that
the.
killer's still out here somewhere.
That's still
And
out.
they
Oh
even
my
said
God.
some of the boys, it didn't even have like the same, there was nothing from that crime scene to even link him. And so technically he was never charged with killing any of those boys. He
No.
was charged of killing the two
To
grown
the grown
men.
men. Yep.
So basically, and the case is closed on the children, and I don't think it should be, because I don't believe he killed those kids. I really
I
don't.
don't think he
And
don't.
had he not gone and taken the stand, he might have gotten off. He's
I
his
don't think
own.
I don't think he killed anybody.
But I was listening to him even today. If he would just shut up, he needs to stop talking. Just shut up, because he sounds guilty. Just shut up, and just let.
He a
people
Larry
do-
Nelson type. He can't help himself. Got to
Yeah,
keep running his
yeah.
mouth. Got to keep running his mouth. He don't never know when to shut up. Poor
Yeah,
thing.
because
I got a relative like that. Talk themselves in trouble.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And that
He
was
said, "Oh my God, me and my husband just watched that last night. I'm torn, but I know it's because how the media presented it. Yeah, it's how the media presented it. Yeah,
I just
Mhm.
never felt like he did it. I didn't feel like he did it. And I was a
you know
little
what?
girl.
Y'all know it's a protocol in jail. Look how skinny that motherfucker is. He look good. He don't look all broken and broke down and bad. They would have been beating his ass up if if the motherfuckers believe he was harming little boys.
Yeah, and he said he has a low profile, and he said half the people in there don't
Jeffrey
even know
Dahmer,
what
that
he did.
motherfucker, they took his ass. They let him stay around. This motherfucker been in there a decade now, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So to me, that alone kind of vindicates him.
Yeah. I just don't believe he did. And there were mothers, when he was convicted, who said that they didn't believe it. And now today there are some mothers that have changed their mind and said
I
that they
think
don't think he
DNA
did
will
it.
vindicate him eventually. Because DNA is much better now than it used to be.
Yeah, but I mean, who's going to take it on? Somebody has to take it on in order for that to be done. And because that was the 70s, a lot of the materials and things have probably been trashed. So there's probably not even anything there that they could use.
Mm.
I just feel sorry because I just don't believe it. Oh, and then there was a white guy who came forward. He was dying of cancer, and he came forward. And white people are good at that. When they're dying, letting off things off their
Yeah,
chest.
like that
And
bitch that confessed about.
yeah, and
Oh,
he gave sworn statement in court about how the guy got mad because one of the boys bumped into his car and messed his paint job. And so they decided that they were going to start killing little boys until they got caught. So, or until the heat got
Know they
heavy.
got some evil souls, evil
evil.
people out here.
That shit, body snatching is for real. They take
Oh,
our body part.
oh,
Oh
some
my
of the
God.
organs. Yeah, some of the kids' organs were missing. Their organs were
Oh,
missing.
Mhm.
One woman
that's
said
what
that her
happened.
son had between in his growing area on each side had needle marks
Mm,
on his body.
mm, mm, mm.
And the one guy, he said, I don't know what he said, but there was something that was done back then that somehow or another has turned into a pill for cancer or some type of cancer treatment. And how they're known for stealing our cells, our
Oh,
blood,
you're talking about
everything.
that lady, that old black lady from North Carolina, because her descendants is on YouTube. Henrietta Lack.
Yeah,
Henrietta Lack.
her.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, oh
They
yeah, I
and
remember.
they said they got really good blood. Whoever that family, they got good
Yeah,
genes.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
So I
just
And her
tested it
cells,
mean,
yeah,
out.
I listened to the whole documentary on her. That's
Yeah,
really
I saw
deep.
that. Yep, it was very deep.
That make you
I
think what
wanted
they
to
do to
see
your
that
blood
movie
when you go
because
to the
Oprah played
hospital,
in
huh?
it.
Who?
But
It was
Oprah
good.
played in the movie.
I
There was a
saw
Oh,
movie
I
it.
want to
Oprah
see
She was
played in.
that.
in. She was
I
all
didn't see the movie.
I think about her with my cane because Oprah
Oh, I
didn't.
gotta go look for that movie. I
She
want to
didn't
see
use the
it.
cane all the time like I do because my grandbaby be calling me out on it. Here, you need it. I said I only need it for certain things. It's not for me to walk it so I don't fall. I can walk. I still can walk. Thank God.
But I honestly, I do believe something. It was something more sinister. I do not believe that he killed those boys. It was something else going on,
Mhm.
and
Yeah,
it
it was
might
something
be. It
else.
might have been a number of people, particularly killing these boys.
Organs.
I think it was something else. And I
You know,
think,
I
to
mean,
be
because missing
truthfully honest,
organs.
I think a whole bunch of them was unrelated. And it
I,
just that was just that kind of a war on our black boys because that shit was happening in Chicago too. Trust and believe. In the 80s, during that
Mhm.
time, that's when they introduced that ICPS stuff to me in my neighborhood because the black boys was disappearing and getting hurt. I mean, even into to Darian Alpert, where he got beat up by his own race, kids wilding out, just beat his ass to death on camera. No, everybody putting it on, you know, Facebook and Instagram or whatever. And the whole horror of it, the black our own boys is killing each other. So it was a siege on our life, and they introduced us how to critically think. It's called Raising a Thinking Child. That's the book that we was introduced to, and it makes a difference. You can see it clear that these acid mouth bitches on here that Tommy talking about lack critical thinking. You don't react to everything. You don't go windmilling for people you don't know.
yeah,
Windmill for yourself.
yeah,
Your fight with somebody else is not my fight with them. Okay.
right,
Uh,
right.
we are different people. Everybody, and you know that game telephone where somebody say a message to one person, it's a long line of people, and you whisper something into somebody's ear, you let them keep repeating that to the next person on down to the end. You know what gets said first don't sound nothing like what it end up being, right? Because somebody gonna always add to it or take away from it. Out
Yeah,
and everything. So you got to be able to critically think. Everybody don't think alike.
yeah,
Being a follower, all this stuff is brainwashing us to be followers instead of being leaders. You notice Twitter, you follow somebody. YouTube is following, subscribe. We couldn't be friends. We had to all be subscribers. Everybody I'm subscribed to don't even make videos. Now, I can't
right.
wait for you to start making some more of your chronicles, Nurse Bar, because I'm sure you have some interesting days in the psychiatric ward. Child, child. And these people,
I have an interesting day on YouTube as well. I guess you ain't see my last video.
oh no, I gotta go check it out. So, Nurse Bar, some love. I love her. She's been showing me support from day, well, not quite day one, because I kind of got famous for it. Not myself, but the thing that I sit on
And I love it how you be blushing, girl, when you say that. She love that title, y'all. She
is
like
true.
it. You can
I
tell.
ain't
Look at
ashamed
her.
of it. I can't be
Ain't nothing to
mad.
be ashamed about, girl.
It happens. It happens. So I can't say I'm mad that it happened. It happened.
A
Um,
mess. Lord, Lord, Lord.
this one was good, y'all. Is you still there? The one told me to
I am so quiet because I'm stoned.
me
I get
too.
quiet when I get high.
Me too. And
So
be
Blue Raiders, what's going on?
Yeah.
cracking
What's
up.
going on with the day?
But I don't do too much
I'm
though,
breaking.
y'all. I
I
keep it
know,
at
and
the
I have
minimum.
to do it at night. I don't know. I don't understand people be doing blunts all day, multiple, plural,
Oh
too.
no, no,
I've
no,
never
no.
done that.
I got a little
I don't know
a
nothing
vape.
about blunts, plural. Uh,
I use a little vape pen. It give me a little
I
something,
wanna,
to
I
calm
wanna
me,
I wanna
relax
start
me.
making my own oils too. Y'all know I want to grow. You know I'm finna do that.
Hmm.
So it's official. We can do that now legally. I want to grow some trees.
You are very well, like you are multi-talented. She can do a lot of stuff.
Thank you.
Grow,
I
solar.
Whenever I don't know, I still try it. I got the nerve to try it, y'all. I can't wait to jump into this. I hate the webcam can't focus. Come on now.
I told Nate she
Uh-uh.
inspiring. You know, she be with her
Man,
grandbabies, having fun with her grandbabies,
we
cooking.
finna have
She do
fun with
all
this
kind of stuff, smoking her
application.
weed.
I can't wait. I'm gonna show
She used
him
to take
how
sexy
to
nudes and sexy pics when I met her and stuff. So she was like a woman of many different hats. You know, she wore many hats when I
I
met
wear
her.
a lot of hats. I do that.
Uh-huh.
I do that.
Super women can though.
Ooh,
Women that are super.
the struggle is real.
Girl, I was like, wow, her energy.
I'd rather be self-sufficient because I mean, damn, if we do have a war, we got an orange man in power. God damn, y'all. Ain't that
Hmm.
scary enough to make y'all start thinking about, baby, you gotta figure out another way to survive. And me, I don't want to depend
I wish
on
my grandma had fun like you. You know what I'm saying? We would have so much fun in the kitchen if grandma was like that.
my son is now he's
Hmm.
appreciative of that. Okay, because when we got into the arguments, that's what
Right.
I was thinking about. I said, now I could have been one of them career bitches and didn't stay at home. And we wouldn't have had those going to camp every year and baking cookies and cakes and shit. We wouldn't have that because I would have been a career person, just getting the paycheck, making sure you have what you needed. Okay, I wouldn't have been able to. I'm not that bring home the bacon, fry it up in a pan, and never let you forget you a man. Some have to go. So for me, I go along with my kids, and they didn't see that as a sacrifice. They didn't respect the sacrifice that was, especially by me with the skill that I had, because I was a computer specialist back then. So I stayed at home and started working from home. So I was blazing a trail then. They just thought I should have been at a job. And they didn't understand why that I was making a deliberate choice to be with them because I didn't want to just put them in daycare. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be at home with them, and I gave them that. That's a gift, and everybody don't be fortunate enough to able to do that because they had to work. They had to work. They didn't have
I
no
wish my mama was like that.
other option. So they appreciate
Hmm.
it now, but they didn't understand it then. Understand then they was just comparing themselves to other kids. Well, we don't have as much as they got, you know. Now they see what I was actually giving them. You can't put a price on it. Our
Um,
kids can't be in the daycare. You count on the school to raise your kids. They not
the
gonna
church
do
and
it.
the daycare, I don't trust it.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
I don't trust it
Mm-mm.
neither. I'd much rather for him to come
These are the safest
to
places
me
kids
after
supposed to be.
school. Okay, not after school person. I'm a good enough after school program. Okay, me. I'm a good ass after school program. Okay, my baby learned all kinds of stuff from me. All
I
kinds.
don't
I
know.
think it's a great thing. Go
For
ahead.
me, I
Hmm.
mean, I was a latchkey kid, but
Yeah, we was talking
like
about that the other day.
my father, he used to get home at maybe like 4 something, and my mom at 5. So really, it wasn't like I was home alone for no real long time. And then Saturdays when we went, like I did ballet and stuff, and my nephew he did bowling,
Uh, my
and so
family,
I mean,
my family was a big old bowling family. That was boring to me. I couldn't get into it. I
yeah,
was a house head. I was hanging out with the gays in the house music clubs. Fuck bowling. I was just shaking my ass in the
yeah, but
gay
I
clubs and house music.
it just didn't. I guess because of that, it didn't affect me as much as it does other people, because we were all home in the evening.
Okay.
So I think maybe that's why I don't feel the effect like
I
other
felt
people.
a need to give that to them because as a foster child, I remember feeling so blessed to have a foster mother who was at home when I came home from school. That is a good feeling.
Hmm.
And I
That is
wanted
a good feeling.
I wanted to give that to my kids. That's the best thing my foster mother ever gave me. That is a very strong sense of security that every day they come home from school, they know they're gonna find me. It's very comforting.
And
And
usually hot something hot on the stove.
huh? Well,
Something warm
I
on the
don't
stove.
know. They just grade your ass shit hot on the stove no more. Matter of fact, I'm teaching their ass how to do it. Okay, that's what's happening now. Um,
Hmm.
that granny gone. Every now and then, some might be on the stove hot, but most
You
of the time,
remember you was doing good eating your veggies and stuff, being
I'm still,
alkaline.
I'm still doing that. But we broke down on Chester chicken today because it was fat.
Mhm.
What's GB?
Okay.
What's you see? Love in my hair's comment.
What she say? Yes, I kept saying that while watching the documentary. I kept saying, "Shut up, dumbass!" Oh my God, me and my husband just watched
Wait,
that last night.
what you reading?
I'm reading "Love in My Hair."
It says,
What
"Nay,
you
my
reading, Blue?
husband just asked me." Is that the one you're
She's
reading?
talking about the show. She talking about the show she was watching last night, the
Oh yeah,
documentary.
the documentary. Yeah, I kept saying, "Shut up, dumbass." Yeah, he
Oh, she
can't.
talking about the
He can't
She was talking.
what's the name? The Wayne Williams. Wayne Williams. What's that his name? Wayne Williams, the Atlanta
Mhm.
killer. Anyway, yeah, he like Larry Nelson. Good, shut up. He don't know when to
Just
shut
get
up.
herself in trouble.
He talk himself into. Am
You must be behind in comments.
I behind? Uh-oh, let me see. Can you do a refresh? I'm finna see.
I got It says, "Nay, my husband just asked me, am I listening to my GBFF? Y'all know I watch too much
Oh,
YouTube."
I see it now. I see it now.
What's GBFF?
My gardening best friend. She my
Oh,
gardening best friend. This one ain't about gardening. I ain't thinking about new plants. Like only plant I'm thinking about is the one in here. It's nothing inside of
Isn't
me.
that weird? I used to love to watch TV and stuff, and all I watch is
Me too.
YouTube.
I used to be, and Tina was the one that turned me into a YouTuber. One sexy Tina,
Sometimes I go in my living room and cut it on the big TV, but I don't even watch it no more.
and I had it on the big TV too at one time. In
Very
fact,
rarely.
uh that's what my original videos on YouTube was with me putting the big screen in the background. That was kind of fascinating to people.
I just think a big TV nowadays is a waste of space and money
It is a
now.
waste of space
Because
because
just sitting in my living room, I could have a workstation sitting up there
uh,
or something. I got a big old TV screen just sitting there. The same thing on my pad. I got like 3 iPads. Most of us got several devices. We don't need no big old TV
I don't need
taking
no
up space in the living room.
I just need a little bit bigger than this, little bit bigger than this
I've been
phone.
looking into that minimalism
I love
thingy,
them. I just be pigging out
and it
on
just
that.
makes sense to me.
It makes sense. It makes sense. It makes
Hmm.
sense. I don't want to spend the rest of my day like shopping in no mall. I want to get out there and see what there is to see. Um, and I miss my family. My family spread all across the United States. I don't want to have to worry about if they got space. I don't know what's going on in their immediate family. Some of them I know, even if I could stay with them, they just ain't able to because they got, they helping their own immediate family situation. So I just want to be sure I know, even if I ain't got hotel fare, I got someplace to rest my head. I drive good. I'm a damn good driver. I ain't gonna
but
drive.
wait, how do
She
you
told my
what do
Mm.
you do
husband.
about heat and air conditioning?
Huh?
Nurse Vaughn said something.
What,
No, go ahead, Blue.
what did you say, Nurse Vaughn?
No, go ahead, Blue.
What about heat and air conditioning? What do you do about that?
In the bus, if I
Y-
use that as a house,
yeah.
some of them come equipped with heat and air conditioning. Are you
Oh
kidding me?
yeah, those buses look
Those
so
motherfuckers is
cozy. Have
nice.
you seen those van bills? Oh my God,
They
I almost
nice.
want one.
You can always get the parts for that one. And I
Cause
could
I
get
used to think that too. Like it ain't gonna
away
be. It's gonna be
living in it
cold.
because it's recreational. That's legal here in Illinois. And plus, it's a housing crisis. So the tiny house is not illegal here.
They make them look so nice and
Oh
beautiful
my
on
God, I
YouTube.
can't wait to get it. Ooh,
They
pop.
convert them cars into little homes.
Well, me and my grandbaby, we gonna be learning SketchUp and putting all our little furniture in my little tiny bus house.
They're gonna have some solar panels on the top of hers. Don't worry about that. I said they're gonna have solar panels on the top of her bus. Don't worry
You know
about that.
that's
Oh
right. You
Okay.
know that, and you know that. You know, you
Uh-huh.
know, You know, okay? Ain't gonna be no skipping. No skippings on that. Yes.
And even when you don't want to drive it, you can hook it up to like a, shore power,
Yeah,
like
you
a
can.
landline.
And now that I
Sure.
know, you can even connect up the batteries even if you don't get enough sun, because that's what I was worried about with
And you
my
can put the
poor
wheel covers on your tires, and you can
girl.
like
You can
touch
still
the
get a
bus.
charge off your car while you driving. Fuck you mean? I'm gonna have 4 Marine cell batteries in
Hmm.
that bitch, okay? With
And the
a
big old tires that never pop.
ass stereo system all throughout that motherfucker, cranking up that house music where you can hear that shit down the block.
Oh,
You don't
for
want to do
heaven's
that though,
sake.
Nate. You don't want to draw no attention to yourself. The
I
wrong crowd.
wouldn't do
You
that,
can't
but
be in the hood with your
that's
tiny home.
I know I could do that
you
shit
can't.
on
You
53rd. It's
can't be in the shower.
no, I
You
could,
can't be in the shower with your tiny home, Nate.
huh?
You can't. I say you can't be in the hood with your tiny home. Now you asking for it.
I know where to go.
Okay, now we don't want to be hearing nothing about that.
I know where
All
to
in the
go. Where
hood.
we are right there on Belmont Rocks. On the
We
beach.
love to be around our people, but sometimes you can't. When you
You
invest
can't
in something like that,
always.
you can't be bringing that around
I
nobody.
wouldn't be by
It's just
myself.
that simple.
I wouldn't be by myself. I wouldn't do it by myself. But
Um,
yes, I could do it. I still
you want
want
to be
them.
safe. You
I
want to
still
fix
want
your
them.
bus up and go
I
park it
still
somewhere
want
safe.
them. I want them
Your
so.
grandbabies can
I
be
want it so
inspired
I could if
by
I
you.
wanted to. Like now, I could do it if I wanted to here, but I don't have to. But I could if I wanted to. Crank
Hmm.
it up.
I actually think your house you live in is like really cute.
It's perfect.
That's the perfect tiny house.
It's perfect. I
It's
don't even.
perfect. I like your kitchen
I
set up and
don't
everything.
think. I don't think I'm gonna move. I think I'm gonna end up buying it. I don't know. We'll see. Just
Because it is
because
perfect.
I found
It's
out
cute.
that land next to it go all the way down to the second light pole on my block. That's all me. I was fussing at the state, the train, because I thought they owned that part of the land and kept letting the weeds overgrow like that, and that made me mad because I even
The
had.
world's so crazy.
It
If I
was
could find a
all
tiny house like your house, I would love it.
you know,
I would
I'm
love to move in
news
it.
here in this town because there's a homeless man in my yard. I had so much weed.
Oh my gosh,
The homeless man
that was
was sleeping in
hilarious.
my damn yard, girl.
That
So
was hilarious and unsafe at the same time.
now
When
I
that
found
man
out
fell
all
out them
that's my
bushes,
land. So my landlord he cut all that now too.
I
We
was did y'all
all this
see
time I
that?
thought it was mine. I ain't there. So
Did
I
Mm-mm.
was
y'all see
listening.
that when the man fell out the
Uh-uh.
bushes?
Yeah, it
Oh
was
my
crazy. We
gosh.
made the news here, y'all. Me and my
Yeah,
grandbabies. It
man.
was like, come
That
here
man
I
fell
didn't
out the
see
now.
bushes.
that.
They was dragging me out of the bed. I wasn't trying to be outside. and it was a homeless man in the yard. And I came out.
Yeah, you're right. I see her
First
comment.
they told me
Sharon so fabulous. I like her now too. It took me a while to get on to her because she used to bore me. But yeah, I seen that Sharon so fabulous building one too. And you know what? That girl from Damu and
oh,
Chrissy,
that's
Damu is building a tiny home too.
cool.
She reconverting a RV. Everybody getting into that.
Oh, okay.
Damu from Damu and Chrissy.
Okay. I'm gonna type that in because I
Oh well,
wanna
you might not know them, but
I
Damu, she's a YouTuber, a
I
gay,
found a
lesbian.
because my son he going through baby mama drama too. And I said,
This
shoot,
is she
son,
part of that new, she
uh,
part of that new wave. Her and her girl. Uh-huh.
I said, I'm trying to talk my son into it so he don't have to be stuck in no Milwaukee because he got a baby in
To do
Milwaukee.
what? Build a tiny home bus.
And he was
Yeah,
like,
so he could travel.
that was
I
for
would love to do it because
I keep on putting stuff on his wall now, showing all these young people doing it. This 23-year
mhm.
old got a cranking stereo system. Ain't nobody tell him not to go in no neighborhood. He's somewhere on the beaches in San Diego doing it
Those
right.
people are so inspiring here on YouTube. Like you say, you could travel.
He was
in midst of
over 50
traveling, they
years
be making
old,
so much money and stuff. Because
and
that's
they
what
still
Damu gonna
listening.
do.
Yeah,
She bought an old RV and
it's
she's gonna
very inspiring.
restore it, and her little son gonna go on the road. And of course, she got millions of subscribers, so they
Yeah,
gonna all follow her, go on the road, and watch her do the
the
RV
whole
conversion.
road, the whole thing. Yeah, y'all gonna be watching me
And
come to
she could afford to buy a brand new
you
one,
know
but she
this
wanted
at
to buy
this
an old one and
I know
remodel it
but
because
they
it'll
ain't
be way
trying to
more
go to all
fun.
those country festivals out there in the boonies. I'm trying to come see Seattle Girl and Blue Lotus and Nurse Vaughn. I ain't
Yes.
I ain't
We
for
have
that.
so much fun. I would love to do that. And the thing about it, it's so freeing. The more I think about it and hear you talk about it and go
I
look on
gotta have
YouTube,
it. I gotta
it's
have it.
inspiring
I
because
really
you can
do.
travel and make your money.
I
Those
followed
people be
your
streaming
advice,
YouTube
Seattle
and getting
Girl.
money.
I asked a question on one of the it was a bus company. I asked a question, how could you get the dimensions of the bus? And he gave me the link to it and everything. He didn't have to do that because
Hmm.
I wasn't saying I'm trying to buy a bus from you, but he was nice enough. He gave
All those people, let me tell y'all, I've been watching those ladies Panda for 2 years or so. Panda Express and all them people, the RVers, be
yeah,
going to the RTR and stuff.
yeah.
And basically, all these people do, y'all, is go from coast to coast all year long, every
And
year,
take
every
pictures of
week,
it.
every day. They just
People
go
love
back and forth, up and down, side to side,
people
and
love
they get
pictures
money and buy new
and they
RVs
get
and
money in
drones.
everything. The
And you can
whole
take drone shots, and they just make their
yeah, the
money as they live
drone
on the
shots
road.
be off the chain, don't they? I be like, damn, that's
It's
cold.
like so freeing when you think
It's
about life like that because
it's
people pay so
not.
much money to
It's
live in a brick and mortar. They
it
want to own their home.
no
But
man.
if there was some kind of catastrophe where we all had to get
Uh,
up out of there, they
I
won't
don't.
let us stay in our house. They're going to
My
evacuate you.
grandbaby
So you're going to
asked
see
me.
that you really don't own nothing.
My
But the
grandbaby
only people
asked
that's going
me
to be
what I
free are
was
the people
doing. He gave me a Lamborghini. I said, sell it and get me
out
some
in the
bread.
wilderness,
You
people
hear
way
me?
out there in the wilderness.
You hear me?
You say what?
My
No, I
grandbaby.
was looking at the screen.
I said, my grandbaby said, if I give you a Lamborghini, what would you do? I said, sell it and give me a big piece of land. Fuck that.
Yes,
I wouldn't be. I
yes.
don't need no big ass Lamborghini. What I'm gonna need
Oh,
that?
wow.
I see
Because
my
if something happened in the world, like I think about an earthquake and stuff like here, like when we got that tremor here,
yeah.
it really scared me that night. I was up myself watching Monique, and I
Wow.
thought to myself, what if something happened? The only people that would really be safe is the people that's in their vehicles and the people that's like out boondocking, the
Yeah.
remote people. All of
Remote.
us metropolitan like alive people, they're
You
gonna
know
round
they
us
gonna
up and
be the
take us
first
to
to get it.
Walmart and concentration camps
Oh,
and
you
shit because
can't
we
pay
at
me to
home at
come
an
to
address.
Chicago. Well,
But
no,
you put all your stuff on a nice
I
vehicle
would
and you
want to come
travel
see
here and
you,
there, you can move
but
around when something
we was in
happens.
the middle of war. I wouldn't try to be going to no Chicago or New York or none of
But to
them.
stay in one place and just spend all our money just packing this one building, this one
Good.
home
I'm
with
just,
all these expensive things
I
that we can't
know.
take it nowhere with
It
us,
came
I
that
think
book.
it is a smart move to be mobile
It's very
in
smart.
2020. I wouldn't say this back in the 90s and early millennial,
I
but
wouldn't say
I
that.
definitely say that now.
I say that now.
Yeah, it makes more sense. Yeah,
Way
it's too much
more sense.
happening and
It's
shit.
too much
Mm-mm.
happening. It's too much. It's
And you spend
hard.
all this money to beautify your home, and somebody just come in and take it.
Take
But
it.
when you got your wheels, you take your home with you. You feel
Right.
more in control.
In control.
Owning
You
a home really ain't no
don't have
control.
all the monthly expenses. And
We got crazy presidents and stuff. We have uncertainty times, and then you
oh,
got Kim On Jong over there
yeah,
playing with the stuff with the
it might
war missiles. You
Kanye
just
might get in there
it
for real.
doesn't seem like the America I grew up in. Like I want to grow up, get a good job, and buy a piece of land and buy a house. This is not the world of the 80s and late 70s I grew up in.
Okay,
This is
loving
a
my hair.
whole totally different world. So a
Thank
brick
you
and
so
mortar
much.
makes me feel like I'm a target, if
Yeah,
anything.
too. I feel like that. I want to be a moving target. Thanks for joining, loving my
Yeah.
hair. I love you, girl. My BFF, my GBFF, my garden best friend.
Loving my hair 74. Have a good day at work.
Yes, you too.
Good
Yeah,
night,
y'all
beautiful.
know this my bedtime, so I'm really stretching it out.
And
You
even
know,
her son say that, y'all, because
my
we all be
TV
talking and
eyes,
talking and talking.
my
Janae, you got to know how to run off of Nate. Like, we all just get in where we fit in. I
ooh-wee,
just be running my mouth along with, right with her.
child.
Hyundai, like, no, it's
Yeah,
just
we
like
do.
water. You just got to flow with her, And
Yeah,
she be good. If you
I
don't
like
fuck with me,
Tuggy.
she
I
gonna
mean,
go.
I ain't got nobody
She
else
ain't
to
gonna let
talk
you talk.
about no Jay Wilson. My motherfucking family
Uh-huh.
nothing about that
And
mother.
I'm kind of used to it because I'm a talker too. So it's just
Yeah,
like, girl,
I'm from a family
it's
of
nothing.
talkers, a whole family. They all used to, they all still do
Because
talk
I
like
heard one of your relatives say, "Ooh, both of y'all be talking. How y'all
my
hear each
whole
other?"
family
And
talk.
I hear you just fine. And she be hearing me. I was like, "Wow, we do talk our ass off," and they just be going
I,
uninterrupted.
y'all just don't know half my family that's gone. They worse than us. Ooh,
Oh,
they worse.
oh
That's
my lord.
gone.
Oh.
Mhm.
Anyway, y'all eyes tired now. I got the munchies. I can't take this damn PC into the kitchen.
That time is coming.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Yeah. I'm
I
so
knew
glad
monkey time was
I
coming.
enjoyed this. This was a real grown folks. Grown folks, if y'all want to be called the new kids on the block, let's say the mature kids on the block, because some
The
of us
mature
mature
kids on the block.
was on some mature shit, okay, from what I can see.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
you know what? You know,
but
it's some folks hanging out in the chats of Jay
in the bush,
Wilson
in the
that
bush,
in the chats of Jay Wilson that didn't used to be there, you know,
oh,
such
oh,
as Maturish and
oh, okay.
Seven Stars
Uh,
and let's see,
God
Mm-hmm.
pro-
bless him.
probably a couple other people that he
I'm
used
finna,
to rag on,
I'm
you
finna
know,
go
but
in here and put a hurt team on some mangoes. I got a taste for something
Mm.
sweet now, and I
I
want
need a
to.
candy bar myself.
I want to make some sweet and sour sauce because I made some cabbage egg rolls. That was
Oh,
the
I know that sounds good.
oh my god, that
Mm-hmm.
was the oh bomb diggy D, and I'm finna get
Mm.
on and popping on that. I want to make my own sauce. I kept going back and forth to that grocery store y'all saw me in to get the sauce, feeling kind of beggarish now. I know I could make my own sweet and sour better than that instead of keep on
Mm-hmm.
asking.
You can buy it off the shelf for like $2, $3.
No, I like my own. I seen the ones on. I used the ones on the shelf too, but I likes my own, and I got the ingredients for that today. I'm gonna put my foot
Mm-hmm.
up for that too. Yep, and this
Mm-hmm.
way past my bedtime, y'all. I done talked myself to death, child. My mouth is parched. You know, you get cotton mouth when you self
I
medicate.
know it is, Nate. You done ran your mouth up a storm.
I done
You
had
gonna sit up here and make me a fruit cup,
I done had
a frozen
pizza
cup.
and some tea.
I enjoy talking to y'all and hearing y'all
I
talk.
would
Y'all
just
have some good
move. I would
conversation.
just
Some
move to
people
the
really are
kitchen
good
if
people
I
to talk
could
to.
and just go ahead with it with the get on with the mango thing, child. But I can't take
Yeah,
this
really.
PC into the kitchen. This is a fixed desktop,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm glad that I got something
We
working.
got you, Nate.
Huh?
I said, we got you, Nate. The munchies is calling your name.
Calling my
Yeah.
name now. It's in the other room over there. I can't bring all of this
Just
over
know Dr. Sadie is watching.
here. Huh?
Dr. Sadie watching.
Oh yeah, I know. Dr. Savy saw me get down on that chest of chicken. I feel Dr. Savy standing on my shoulder the whole time. Cause you know that's how Rerun got out of here. He ain't
Oh.
got
I
back
can
to
see him doing the other
and he
chicken.
went right back in there
Mm.
eating them damn pork chops and
Yeah,
ribs.
that Uncle Davis or Uncle Ruckus chicken in
Now I ain't
Chicago.
doing it to that extent. I get
Hey.
my veggies. I'm finna put my foot in the cabbage. That's what I was getting more ingredients for that. I want to make my own sweet and sour sauce, and I'll make the egg rolls. You got to use them egg roll wraps up quick because they turn into little bricks. Uh, After a while, if
Oh,
hurry up and use them once you open
did
it.
she put anything you wanted them to?
Huh?
Broccoli, onions, and pepper jack cheese and fried.
Oh,
Yeah, I
I
put
had
some of those in
onions
there.
in there. I don't know about broccoli. Broccoli ain't on the list of
And
that.
Auntie Fee used to cook pork chops, rice, and gravy
I
for us.
want to put
Remember?
peas. Peas is on there.
That lady on YouTube,
I
Auntie
see
Fee.
peas
Hey.
in one. So
Ooh, child, y'all.
it's
Guess,
staticky, ain't it?
guess who's live?
Who's live?
Who?
Hi, babe, for Tracy D's birthday. Woo.
Oh my God. I think I'm missing.
Well, I'm gonna let y'all go and see that because your sister, like she said, is calling her name. Look,
I got better things to
I
do than
came
watch
home.
that, but
See, y'all can't even see.
Absolutely.
I do want to see what Jay Wilson was talking about.
I want to
Take
see
me give it to him.
what Jay Wilson was
I
talking
love
about
Timothy.
himself.
Y'all
Yeah.
see that? That was what my son surprised me with today.
Oh,
But y'all missed the ultimate.
Two
two
boxes.
boxes.
Y'all don't watch Rita, right?
No, can't do it.
I
No, Rita played for Jay Wilson the long way. You hear
Well,
me?
they Philip Boy
Mm.
said that she practically handed him his face back.
Oh yeah, but not on. It was on her other channel, Rita and Bill Inc.
Oh,
Child,
really?
what?
woo, if y'all, woo, some of his supporters came into the chat trying to shade her, and that's when she really unleashed. And there was photos of everything, child. It was photos. You hear me? Photos.
What?
Okay, well, I might have to boogie on over there.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go.
Hey, listen, y'all.
And I'm gonna go do my thing.
All right, I'm going to go listen to it now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check it out
All
now.
right. Night, night, beautiful women.
All right, good night, y'all.
Night, night,
Good
night.
night.
See y'all again in the next video.